YouTube の前の皆様、こんにちは、レイです。Hello everyone, I still can't sing here, so let's just make a vlog. So, as you guys realize it, I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but I sing a lot of butterfly on my live stage, and there's even more than one butterfly cover on this channel.
現代の夢の後の何もない世の中じゃそうはさいとし思いも負けそうになるけど
It's actually because I really love Digimon series. Basically, Digimon is the very first season serialized anime that I love, and I follow it through until Cross Wars, I guess. Cross Wars really disappoint me as a Digimon lover, so I didn't really watch Cross Wars and the series after that. And then there comes Digimon Try. I come back to watch it because it's, you know, the sequel of Digimon Adventure in 02. A bit unsatisfied with it, but it's not as bad as Cross Wars in my opinion. So yeah, this season there's a new Digimon come around, and as a Digimon fan that has been disappointed twice, I guess, from Cross War and Digimon 3. Well, Digimon Try, there's a new Digimon series came out. It's called Digimon Adventure 2020. It's kind of like a Digimon Adventure remake, I guess. And I give it a try, and so I think I'm gonna make a review of this anime. So for this kind of vlog, I'm just gonna make, this is the 3 episodes review. So I'm gonna watch 3 episodes of anime, and then I'm gonna make a review for the anime, I guess. Well, thank you, quarantine. You really get my brain working. So I'm gonna make the a bit review, and then just gonna say the pro and the cons that I feel, and it's really only in my mind. So if you disagree with my opinion or anything, feel free. You want to debate with me, just comment on the comment section below. So let's get to the pros. For me especially, one of the positive point of this review is the animation art was better. Of course, if you compare it to the old Digimon Adventure, it's gonna be way different because you know, technologies, and they just have so much better resources nowadays. But what I really like from this reboot is not only the art is better, but they don't really do unnecessary things to the art. So even though they change the art a bit, you know, like improve the quality, the character design don't really change that much. Like Taichi still looks the same. Like if you watch Digimon Adventure as a kid, then you see the reboot 2020, then you're still gonna recognize that it's Taichi that we all knew. Yeah, so they don't really make a big change on the appearance. Like Taichi only add, I don't know, additional pocket on the shirt. And yeah, well, in the end of the camp scene, we can see Sora with a much different style, but maybe because, you know, Sora's old style really looks weird. Like I don't know what she's wearing. The cap looks really weird. But that's why I really love from the reboot 2020. Like they improved the animation a lot, but they don't really change the art style. Like if you watch Digimon Try, then you know what I'm talking about. But this 2020 reboot, they looks the same. I don't think it's 100% the same. I kind of forgot to see if they still have that big hands or not. But yeah, the art style doesn't change that much, but with so much more improved animation quality. The second pros that I feel is, believe it or not, as a Digimon fan, I really hate the Digivolve sequence. Well, maybe as a kid, I thought of it as a cool sequence, like, whoa, I don't want Shinka, I don't want Digivolving. But you know, after a few episodes and after, you know, memorize every sequence in your mind, in your head, look, watching them evolving, digivolving one by one is like a pain in the butt, to be honest. Even if they do the, exact same time in Digivolution, when they split the screen into 7, and like they digivolve together, and all you can hear is just like Shinga that's just the pain. I don't really like it. It really wastes a lot of time. Like for a single Digimon evolution, it can take about 1 or 2 minutes. In the old Digimon Adventure, they do make it faster with the fast forward style. But if you start to digivolve from champion to ultimate and then take 2 sequence, just so long. It just feels so long. And in this reboot, I can feel like it feels better because they digivolve while they're fighting. And there's no unnecessary sequence. I like that. You can see Agumon growing up to be Greymon, but I just can't see how when Agumon digivolved to Greymon in the series, they just became larger and like bones growing. But what about Metal Greymon? How they explain how there's a missile on the chest, like missile kits. The last pros that I feel is like they have more relatable material this time. If kids nowadays want to watch Digimon Adventure because they see Digimon try, they're gonna be so much confused. Like, back then in Digimon Adventure, they don't have Wi-Fi, they don't have smartphone, they don't have this much easier access to internet. I still remember in the Bokura no Game Wars, the very first Digimon, the movie. I don't know if it's the very first, but it's when Omegamon first appeared on the movie, on the Digimon series. Like Yamato and Takeru really have a hard time searching for a computer in their hometown. The kids nowadays won't be able to relate to that, and to be honest, Digimon was made for kids. Even if I'm 25 years old, more than 25 years old, I still love Digimon, but you can see that Digimon actually made for kids. Next one, we have the cons. The biggest cons that I feel with this series is there's no Watakoji song. Like, seriously, Digimon Adventure without Watakoji song just feels so lacking, I don't say that the new opening is bad. I just feel that it just don't have the same energy. Like Digimon Adventure without Butterfly just feels so different. Even if it's the reboot, even if the character looks exactly the same, in the important moment there, you won't be hearing "Stays Catch Image Darakeno." Just so sad. I'm a big fan of Watakoji, and Butterfly is like one of my most favorite song of all time. So watching Digimon without it, Digimon Adventure without it, just feel lacking. Like the battle sequence really good, like it's really fluid, and it's so much better actually than the previous one. But without the battle song, without the Braveheart, again without Watakoji, it just feels so empty. I don't know why. I'm so used to it, but I really need to start to see this Digimon Adventure as a new anime on its own that doesn't have any connection with the old Digimon Adventure. The last cons that I have is the Omegamon. I don't know, man. I still remember the very first time I saw War Greymon and Metal Garurumon fusion change into Omegamon. I got shivered. I really love Omegamon. Like the bond between Taichi and War Greymon, Yamato and Metal Garurumon, and between them, their friendship, and the event of how they could change into Omegamon itself, just so freaking awesome in my mind. Like, God, how I feel like compared to the reboot Omegamon, like they just usually the pattern is when they face that kind of danger, they just gonna jump another Digivolution. But here they put Omegamon. Well, the second episode itself taking from the Bokura no War game, the war game that the movie war game. They changed it to their version of Reboot 2020, and it kind of worked. If you never watched Digimon before and saw Omegamon, it's gonna be what, like, awesome, wow, they got tight, they become one. But for me who watched Digimon before and know the hardship they have to went through to get that form, I feel it's just too fast to bring Omegamon on the second episode. But I do hope that with they bringing the Omegamon in the second episode, there's gonna be more form, there's gonna be more Digivolution, there's gonna be more powerful Digimon form that we haven't seen yet, that's planned for us. I really hope that they gonna make it more interesting, because Omegamon is like the most powerful image that we have in Digimon Adventure. I'm really sorry, I just said that I have to see this series as a new one, but still my mind just won't accept it. I still can't accept that they use Omegamon in the second episode. I do hope they gonna bring us like better in the next episode. I do hope they gonna bring us better Digivolution, better form, better Digimon, better powerful Digimon, more powerful than Omegamon. If they gonna make Greymon more powerful than Omegamon, then I'm gonna be disappointed. Well, they don't care if I'm disappointed or not though, but I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay, that's all I have for pros and cons. I really hope they're gonna have better art, a more interesting art. Even if they make this Digimon adventure for kids, I can see that from the first and second episode, it's kind of enjoyable for teens and for people who love Digimon too. So I hope the art gonna be so much better in the future, because I'm gonna watch this weekly. And the last hope that I have is the better character development. Like, in the old Digimon adventure, you can see the characters not really that interesting. Taichi and Yamato is a kind of different, kind of interesting character, because I think that there's the two main character, but I can't really remember Joe or Mimi or Sora's story, because they only, there's only 1 or 2 episodes about them to develop them, and then I still think that they have too much character on the original Digimon Adventure series, so they only develop Taichi and Yamato that much. And the Digimon itself is just like their counterparts. Like Taichi is the leader, and they have Agumon, who is brave but gravely stupid, and Yamato and Gabumon, like you can see the exact example with Mimi and Palmon. Like they're like a pea in a pod. Well, they don't look alike, but they have the same taste. Like they're perfect partner, and basically that's how the Digimon, the chosen child with their Digimon is like. There's no development between kids and the Digimon. Okay guys, so that's the review that I have about the new Digimon Adventure 2020, the Digimon reboot. I don't know if you enjoy it or not. I don't really I'm not really good talking in front of camera. Usually I'm just sing and don't say a word at all. So yeah, tell me if you have another anime that you want me to watch and make a review. I'm gonna watch 3 episodes of the anime and then gonna make a review of it. So yeah, that's all I have for today. See you on the next one, if there's gonna be next one, I don't know, but let's see. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again next time. Jane.